One of the things we learn by modeling the way that the environment changes is that there is a lot of change from year to year. And as a consequence, populations, farmers living on this landscape have to find a way to cope with that. And as I've already mentioned, in our northern study area, it seems as though two of the most important ways to cope with that was for households to store more maize and also for households to exchange with each other. After the migration to the south, those practices still remained in place, and in fact storage probably became more important, but other mechanisms to help buffer year-to-year variability in climate also became more important. One of the things, of course, is that populations who are managing the water through irrigation are a little bit less sensitive to precipitation fluctuations than farmers who are just dependent on rainfall, so that helps. But the very large populations in the northern Rio Grande also develop completely new economic systems and completely different ways of engaging with each other than any of the northern populations. And one of the differences seems to be the emergence of what I at least think of as a market economy. So we have very large towns, several thousand people in the northern Rio Grande with very large plazas. These plazas probably hosted periodic dances that served many pueblos, but they probably also hosted markets in which people could exchange ceramics for hides, cotton for obsidian, and so forth. And this new style of economy helped people buffer environmental variability in a way that was not possible in the north because they didn't have the economic diversification, they didn't have the market exchange, and they didn't have as much specialization.